Here we go! Here we go!
Starting today's episode of This Day in Grossly Embellished History. And in 1843, Scrooge became a symbol of Christmas when Charles Dickens published his holiday classic. Is it just me, or does the older Scrooge seem a lot like Kingus Charles the Unenlightened? And in 1941, the U.S. Office of Censorship was created to control information pertaining to World War II. U.S. Office of Censorship, huh? Sounds a lot like Joe Biden's Ministry of Truth, eh? Freaking scumbags. And in 1984, Chinese Premier Zhao Ziyang and British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Woman, signed the Sino-British Joint Declaration to transfer Hong Kong back to China in 1997. Yes, that one worked out real well. And in 1971, CBS airs The Homecoming, A Christmas Story, introducing the Waltons. I remember having to sit through some of these old reruns ages ago. All I gotta say is, good night, John boy. And in 1974, The Man with the Golden Gun, the 9th James Bond film starring Roger Moore, premieres in London. Oh yes, The Man with the Golden Gun is a bit different than Gold Member. A different sort of gun. Yeah, baby, yeah! That's not a man! And in 1986, the OPEC reaches an accord that would cut production by 7% for the first 6 months of 1987, and would raise prices immediately towards a target of $18 a barrel. Yeah, market manipulation is sanctioned by the oligarchs. Oh yeah. Gotta say though, $18 a barrel sounds pretty good about right now. And in 2022, U.S. House January 6th Committee votes to refer criminal charges to the Justice Department for Donald Trump and his attempts to overrun the 2020 election and encourage a mob to attack the Capitol. Yeah. Bullshit back then is still bullshit today on the Fedsurrection. And in 1922, Teresa Vaughan, 24, confesses in court in Sheffield, England, to being married 61 times over 5 years in 50 cities and 3 countries. Well, I guess she was a right tot. And in 1955, Carl Perkins records Blue Suede Shoes for Sun Records at Memphis Recording Service Studios. Rockabilly guitarist and singing-songwriter, that is. I thought it was Elvis that wrote that. And on this day, articles of impeachment were approved against U.S. President Bill Clinton. House of Representatives impeached President Bill Clinton, charging him with perjury and obstruction of justice. He said, I never had sexual relations with that woman. You see, sexual relations was his own definition, and it's common way for dirty lawyers to lie. Son of Castro! And there you have it, folks, as this day in history with gross, disgusting embellishments has been established here on the morning show with Ky and Friends.
What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm a mature young man. I'm